Come on, Twitch app.
I saw a trending tweet. The hashtag. I had to do it. Sorry.
What did you do?
Being a smartass.
Wait, what?
I saw a trending hashtag and I had to join in. I'm sorry.
She did something. Oh god.
Hip-hop honors.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, why?
Because it's trending, and it's the first thing that popped in my head. Just like there's Midnight Texas, and all I could think was Midget Texas.
Hashtag unlikely time for a cheeseburger.
I don't have that one. So I got like GWTS, Giants, Hurricane Maria, Hip Hop Honors.
Yes,
Oh wait, no, Unlikely Time for a Cheeseburger, yeah.
Unlikely time for a cheeseburger.
Yeah. Unlikely Time for a Cheeseburger. How I Keep Life a Good Time. Polaris and you know what? I'm doing the cheeseburger one too. Sorry.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. Wait, what's the song?
What's the Pac-Man fever?
Listen. Oh.
I don't have it up yet, but I just heard you go down, 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 down. It's like, I know that groove.
I listened to it and it's like, I like this song.
Oh yeah. Well, I was suggesting that the DJ from the opening of the Think Geek, which I'll talk about, I was suggesting he play that. I don't know if he ever played that. I wasn't there very long. There's a lot of people. But I'll get into that later.
Good.
Best unlikely time for a cheeseburger thing ever. Just sad. It's just for food.
Oh my god. Fucking turtle.
McDonald's. The turtle might think that fucking Whopper is another turtle. So you might get some special turtle sauce.
Yeah.
Make a special wonton soup for you.
No. No.
I'm hoping my accent chills out a little bit before I start going, or else I'm gonna be pissed. Because
I love that the accent needs to chill.
You have...
Yeah, she needs to chill.
You have like a
The
minute...
accent needs to chill.
You have like a minute left to get rid of that accent if you're that worried.
Because I was talking to Fish, and I was like, I thought I sounded normal. He goes, no, you still sound southern to me. And I was like, shit! I sounded like a normal person.
You might as well get used to it, because the more and more you go to that job, it's gonna just become a normal thing for you
I'm
again.
sounding like my mom.
Well, it's either you better start practicing talking around them normally.
I felt bad because I was like, when I was leaving, I was like, bye, sweetie. And it was like, oh shit. Not only do I sound southern, I sound like a fucking gay southern person. Like, that's something Drew would do.
Pressing the button, cause song is ending now. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, just let me know when it's done and I'll fucking do the intro.
The song's over.
So, it is Monday Madness Menagerie number fuck. Number five.
This is what happens when you
23?
forget.
Is it 23?
I think it's 22.
I
think
thought
it's
it said
22.
22 last year. Last year? Whoa.
Um,
I'm tired.
Last year?
I'm fucking tired. Hold on.
Give me a
There's
second.
I'm looking.
We're on 22. This is 22.
Okay.
I told you, yeah, I pulled up iTunes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 22.
Didn't hear
Monday
it, sorry.
Madness Menagerie number 22. And it means,
French
special
fries.
sauce fucking.
Morty Menagerie.
Morty Menagerie.
Sounds like a big old
So-
melting pot
Rick, it's
today.
time for the menagerie.
Yeah, it's time for the Menagerie, Morty.
Dear
I'm
God.
a diet then. Dad,
Huh.
what was your story about today?
Oh, we're going first. I'm going first?
Yeah?
Okay.
I don't know.
Long ago. And when he says long ago, he means like 5 hours ago or something.
That's a long time ago. That was when I went to work, and my feet say it was like a year ago.
I was out when you sent me that Skype message. It's like, oh, she sent that to me at 1. I was out. So, today was job hunting for Thursday. First place I went to was PetSmart, since I applied to them like 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god, I applied at them so many times and never called me.
The manager was in conference call, so I was just like, guess I'll come back later. So I was like, she'll be off the call in an hour, so I was like, guess I'll go to my other 2 places and then come back. So went to, where did we go? We went to Costco, and I forgot that in Costco when you walk in, you need a card, or they'll be like,
Yeah,
sir.
it's like Sam's Club.
Yeah, they'll go, sir, you need your membership card. It's like, oh, well, I'm just looking for the hiring manager here. I was like, well, he's not here, but we're not hiring at the moment. We're hiring between mid-October, and it's like, ass. In the back of my head, I was like, I don't have until the mid of October. I need a job now. I was like, okay, I'll try to call him, ask for his name, and then left. Then I went to a place called Micro Center, which is a computer store that sells computer parts and whatnot.
Micro Center.
Ooh, cool.
No, Bun, no!
Shit.
Anyway, went there and talked to one of the managers, and I was like, well, we don't actually handle it. They leave it up to a freaking call center. And it's like, well, when they see if you fit the things for the application, and it was like, well, the call center will call you. And it's like, oh, great, call center. It's like, there might still be hope for that one, but then I moved on. So mom was just like, well, I need to go to the grocery store. I went to Aldi's, blah blah blah. I was in there for like another hour because mom. Anyway,
I just picture every time he does that, it's like that aliens, but it's mom.
And it's that with a very, like, not depressed look, but just a look of, ugh. I love my mother, but dear God. Anyway, then we went back to PetSmart. She was actually off the phone. She was actually done with the conference call, but she was on another call, so I had to wait 10 minutes, blah, blah. We skipped to when I finally got to talk to her. Went in there, and we just, because I had no interview scheduled, we just had a on-the-spot interview right there. She was just like, well, sit in this chair. She said, sit right here, and she'll pull up your application. It was quiet for a few minutes, and she was like, blah, 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 asked me all the usual questions. What was your experience at your previous job and all this? And I gave them honest answers and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Then we get to the part where we had to role play me if I worked at a store and she was the customer.
Oh my God, I hate that.
I hate that.
I mean, I don't like it either, but I mean, I didn't have a problem with it. It's just like, oh,
Was she
man.
sexy?
No.
Oh,
Well-
so you'd be like, thank you, ma'am.
Well,
Can you bend
do
over?
if I had to.
Not as far as my standards go, no. Let's put it that way.
You have standards? Holy, no, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
I do too.
Do you? I thought it was
Yeah.
just tits.
No. Well,
He had to think. He had to think about it. It's okay,
It's
Rob.
a trick
any
question.
tits, not just big ones.
Yeah.
He has a size limit.
But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, but yes.
Ask me this question.
Anyway, we got to that part, and she was like, "Well, you must." It's like it's best if you like ask them greet them when they walk in the store. Greet them to where they can't just be like, "Oh, I'm doing fine," and walk away. You have to greet them. You pretty much greet them like, "What brings you into PetSmarts today?" And then it's like, "Well, I'm looking for this," and then I can guide them to this and be like, "You can also get this." So it was. This is how it was. She walks up to the front door, and then she turns around like she's playing a customer, and she's just walking. And it's like, "What brings you into PetSmart today, ma'am?" "Well, I'm looking for guinea pig food." And I was like, "Oh my God, guinea pig food of all the things." Luckily,
I need to lube!
no. Luckily, since I owned Mrs. Belvedere for like 2 years, I had some experience and I knew where to go and what to suggest. And I was like, well, if you're looking for guinea pig food, it's on this aisle. I suggest this bag. And I was like, the usual bag that I get for my guinea pig. And I was like, blah, 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 because it does this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you did good. But here's what's best for us, what we suggest everyone does. You have to suggest like 2 other items that they could buy too. Because it's like, it's sales, so you gotta sell more stuff. And then she was just like, blah, blah, blah. blah 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 blah, and then we moved on. We started talking, like getting to know. She was getting to know me. It's like, well, how do you?
To know you. Oh.
You fucking tart. That's in my head now. But yeah. Then she asked me. She was just like, well, what? Man, I forgot to tell you. The first question she asked me was, why do you want to work at PetSmart? And I hate.
Cause I'm broke.
I don't like it. I hate that question because sometimes I was like, oh man, great. So I was just like, you know what, F it. I was just honest. It's like, I need a job, ma'am. And she's like, how long have you been looking for a job? I quit Dollar Tree in June, so 3 months. Yep. So she's just like, well, and when I told her that, she was just like, not the answer I'm looking for. But then that's when we get to this point. And then she tells me, she looks at me, she's like, well, you seem pretty good. And then she says, I honestly, she's like, if it wasn't for the shirt, the certain tie, and the formal apparel that you're wearing, because I came with a shirt and tie and my dress pants and shoes. It's like, if you weren't wearing that, I wouldn't have even given you a chance. She's like, because she was like, this is what she said. She's like, most people come in here asking for a job, and then they just come in with shorts and some flip-flops, and she's just like, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, so I lucked out because I was gonna put on jeans and a t-shirt, but something in my head says like, put the shirt and tie on again. It's like, yeah, let's do that, and I'm glad I did. So we talked a little bit. I told her about Oliver and Miss Belvedere. And she's like, oh, that's how you knew about the pet food, the gerbil food. Yep. And then she was just like, well, she asked me some more questions and had the other manager freaking interview me in her own way. She's like, interview him in your own way, see how you like him. I'll be over here. And then the other manager, she's more chill and more not as by the book. But when she looked at me and she looked, because the lady's name is Barbara, she's like, if Barbara interviewed you and you've gotten this far, it's like, you're fine. But sure, let's go ahead and do this. So she asked me some certain things. It's like, if you had to work between the pets and cash register, what would you feel more comfortable with? I was just like, I'd be more comfortable with cash register. In the back of my head, though, I'm thinking, I hate cash register, but I'll do it. But I could work pets if you needed me to. So pets was like cleaning up all those fish tanks and bird cages and shit. I was like, I could do that. But yeah, so in other words, this whole story is saying Thune might possibly have a job by Friday. So yay! I should have just cut it short and said that in the first place. Sorry it was so long.
That's good.
It's all good.
Oh
So
god.
what's next?
Wait, there was also, while we were talking, I was talking about Oliver and stuff, this lady was behind me, and Barb looks behind me, because that's what everybody calls her, and she's like, can I help you, ma'am? And I swear, this was probably, she was probably not super bougie, but she was probably some wannabe bougie bitch. Cause she had gloves on, like she doesn't want to touch anyone's hands because they're filthy or something or anything she took. Yeah. And she was just like, she was looking for a carrier for her dog, for her little dog, but it was like a baby carriage dog carrier thing. So the manager asked her, what type of dog do you have? She said a toy, it was like a very small, tiny dog, like smaller than a Chihuahua or something like that. And the look on my face was just, she didn't see me, but the look on my face was, it's this kind of lady. It's like, I ordered this about 2 weeks ago, and I've been calling every week, and I haven't gotten it yet. It's like, did you order? She was like, did you order it from our store? No, I ordered it from Amazon. It's just like, oh god. Oh. It's like, here we go. I was like, I don't work here, so I'm just looking. Because when she asked us the question, she looked at me like I worked here. It was like, not yet. I won't be dealing with you.
I don't have to deal with your shit till they pay me.
Exactly. But yeah, she was just like, well, I ordered this 2 weeks ago and I need it for my dog and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh god. And then the manager proceeded to say, well, I usually put these out on display so other customers can see them, but the customers would steal the the dog carriages and just walk straight out the store with them. She's like, I had to stop putting them on display because the customers would steal them. I was like, wow, these thieving bastards. But yeah, that was my experience. So by Friday, I should know, which is cool.
Yay!
So yay.
Sweet.
So enough about me. Who's next?
Yeah, who's next? Your pick, dude. Whoever goes. I picked the first one. Whoever. Yeah, we'll just go down the line. Whoever talks gets to pick the next person.
Hey!
Oh, I had to choose.
I'll do it.
Yeah, Rob's turn.
I really didn't do anything except for that this last week, except for that the opening of that ThinkGeek store.
Was it as good as you imagined?
Yeah, there was a lot of people there, and which I was surprised because it was like a weekday. It was a weekday that was like Friday. But yeah, it was a pretty big line for like a Friday morning. And it's not that big of a store. Like, it's probably about the same size as the GameStop that's just down the mall. But in fact, I think it's the same company as GameStop, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't remember that.
They had some GameStop stuff in there, like exclusive GameStop, like pops and shit. But yeah, it was. They had a DJ, and I was gonna like hang out and check him out, but I was like, there was like a line of people, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna buy something and get out of here. And luckily,
I'll come and look at you, and not everyone wants you.
No, I'll check him out later. But I bought a Rick and Morty portal gun for my costume.
Yay!
Like one that actually shines a portal gun on the wall, or a portal on the wall. It doesn't make any sound, but it's really cool though.
Pew, pew. You can do it with your mouth. It makes it way cooler.
Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that at Halloween. I'll actually like get drunk for it. That's how serious I'm gonna get into the role.
He's a character actor. Just leave him be.
I probably won't be able to take a flask out because we're gonna be hitting bars, or actually our karaoke bars where we're gonna be. I'm sure that Saturday, but yeah, I'm not gonna take a flask into the bar. I will get drunk at the bar and have my portal gun and my laser, and
as long as we get a video on Discord of you going, Morty. That'd be fucking awesome.
Hey, Morty, you're a special little guy, you know. You little son of a bitch! You simulation!
I can't wait for this now.
Yeah. Man, if I ever like get the money together to upgrade my PC a little bit so I can play some games.
If I ever get money together.
He was stuck in the voice.
I was stuck in the voice. I'm sorry, but yeah, like
it's great.
Because I have, you know, like when we're playing like a prop hunt or something, I could be Rick and do the voices. It's just gonna be a lot more fun.
I just want to play Cards Against Humanity, but you have to rate him as Rick.
I could do that now. We can do that. We'll have to do that for a stream or something.
Maybe tomorrow, because tomorrow's like all day stream, or not all day.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
Stream.
Sure. Let me know.
So yeah, your pick. Who's next?
Scarecrow.
I kind of knew it. Let's see what I do this week.
I knew it.
Black, white, black.
Then we're gonna have two whites.
Curses.
I actually have something I'm gonna do tomorrow, and I have a job interview at GameStop tomorrow.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna try out for their job at stocking because I can't do their customer service because I was in there about a couple of days ago buying a new game or whatever, and like this one dude who was like nice to me or whatever, but then this lady comes in just like, my son wants such and such game. He's just like, oh, that's the older game. The newer game's like right over here. She's like, no, I want that one. She's like, all right. And then when she goes to ring it up for him, when he goes to ring it up for her, sorry, she's just like, calls her son and just like, I got you such and such a game, and he's just like saying, no, man, this is what game I want. Basically sounding like Cartman that was sitting there trying not to laugh. And like she just started like cussing him out because her son was cussing him out. And I'm like, lady, can you like not? He's trying to work it. Like, he's a nice dude or whatever. She's just like, I don't think you should be involved by business. I'm like, if you were a lady, I'd punch you in the face.
Damn!
If you want to
Equal rights, man! Equal rights! Fucking kick her in the twat!
I mean, that's what their process is for, equal rights. So I mean, it's like, you know what? I'm shutting up.
In fact, I'm still a gentleman either way.
Yeah, I'm a gentleman too. But, I mean, yeah, if you want equal rights, I'll kick you in the vag, sure.
You heard it
If
here,
you really
folks.
want
Hook you in the vag. Hook you in the
want.
vag.
DJ Robbie Rob 2017.
I'll kick you in
Kick
the
you in
vag.
the back.
Oh God.
I'm not just gonna do
Pow!
that.
Right in the pussy! Pow! Right in the pussy!
It's like the cooler version. It's like cooler version of Trump. He's not gonna grab him by the pussy. He's gonna pow right in the pussy. Pow. Right in the pussy.
I want that as a
So
shirt.
we need a vote for Rob.
Oh,
Way better president.
oh God.
Bitchin' ass dudes. Screw this. I'm putting this on. We're going to Prince. Let's go.
Oh God.
My campaign.
Oh, oh crap. That's great.
Actually, I
Oh.
read that well, I know Kid Rock is gonna run for president, but also The Rock.
Yeah.
So
that's
imagine
right.
that.
Yeah, Dwayne. Dwayne's gonna be president.
Kid Rock versus The Rock.
Rock, paper, scissors.
That's just
Oh,
so
that's-
funny
that
for like
would be
no
golden.
reason.
I'd vote for that.
That would be kind of cool.
Oh, all
It'd
right.
still be more options than we
I
had.
vote The Rock.
Yeah.
Kid Rock can kiss my ass.
Yeah. Stupid wolfy haircut.
Oh yeah, I still gotta finish my story.
Oh yeah. Do it.
But so basically, yeah, she's like cussing out she's cussing out the dude, and he's just like, you know, it's all right or whatever. He goes, gets the game, rings it up right quick, but you can see like he sneaks in like extra attack, just like, I saw that. He's just like, yeah, I had to get a tip from that. His manager's just like, I didn't say anything, so you're kind of good for that. And I'm like, I'm gonna try to apply here in my head. Then I just like walk home. I walk out to this lady in the driveway. Well, not in the driveway, like in the parking lot. She's just like on the phone cussing out with her, like exchanging words with her son. Like you can hear it, and I'm like, Ma, we should never come back to this particular GameStop.
But
Anyway.
me.
Oh, it's just so funny because she like all the way sat down and just like you could see her hand movements. Like she was very pissed off.
Nice.